Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Guys, I keep getting the dog days of summer. Those of you, if you've ever heard that saying, right? If you have a wound or something, it takes longer to heal. Some of you are holding off doing some things because you are a little concerned about that. If you feel like you're under spiritual attack, maybe holding off getting some work done, some things you'd like to do because you are worried about the healing process, right? Making sure things heal properly, making sure that you're not taking any unnecessary risks, especially when it comes to your health, right? Whew, God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful collective. Yeah, the dog days of summer. That's what I keep hearing. Which is usually about the healing process, right? Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is a release, but for some of you, this is holding off doing some things. You know, if it's not like important right now, waiting until you feel like your spiritual protection is up and you feel like your body's going to be able to heal. This is trusting your body, trusting your gut and your instincts on that, right? Does anybody else getting that feeling of the dog days of summer? Like it's going to take longer for things to heal and could actually cost more in the long run, right? If there's any complications. I don't feel this is like anything that's important, but, you know, if you just, a few things or something that needs to be done that can be put off for a little while, you know what I mean? You all let me know if you all are feeling that dog days this summer. Because that's very interesting to me. It's like the healing takes longer. For some of you, if you're going through any breakups, any type of emotional situation and you're wondering why it might be hitting a little different this time, it might be affecting you a little differently, it's kind of like that dog days of summer energy. It's just and you know, it could be an old wives' tale, but if you believe in that, right? If spiritual attacks, getting any spiritual attacks, if you feel like you got just a lot of negative energy around, right? It's hard to heal in a very toxic situation, right? Why do you think they want to get you out of the hospital when you are in there for surgery or something? Because you're more susceptible in a hospital, right? So just take that in mind. And some of you, that could be what's factoring into what you need to do. I know I got a few things I'd like to get done. They're not impressing, but it's like, I don't really want to take a risk on that Wheel of Fortune. It's not really necessary right now, right? Page of Cups. This is making sure you get everything balanced, right? Making sure your body's in top shape so that you're going to be able to heal properly to kind of help along the process. For a lot of you, even when it comes to that emotional healing, that could even be when it comes to your emotional healing, guys and gals, right? Your emotional state. Those of you that's suffering from a heartbreak, and maybe you're like, what the fuck, John? I'm having a hard time shaking this. This, you know, it doesn't even have to be a major type situation. You're like, what the fuck, John? I just can't seem to get over this hump. Could feel like a hump for some of you. It's the dog days of summer. Definitely comment below if y'all are feeling that. If you're at least feeling that energy. Yeah, the Lovers here. This is working in conjunction with people, places, and things, right? This is like loving healing. This is how can you heal in an environment that is toxic, that isn't conducive to proper healing, to proper recuperation in whatever area that you're trying to recoup and get yourself feeling better in, right? This is finding that safe place. This is like safe place energy, right? Friends, family, lovers, a safe, loving, kind environment. Very supportive, right? The moon. The dog days of summer, I'm telling you. It might just be a feeling that you get, a gut instinct that you get that's saying, no, don't, you can hold off right now. That isn't important. Now, that isn't no medical advice. You're just trusting your gut, your guidance, your intuition. This is about things that aren't really necessarily have to be done right now. You know what I mean? And that moon, that with the healing concept there, right? If you're having a hard time getting over, for some of you, it could just be a simple disappointment or something along that lines, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is this energy lingering? It could feel like a lingering energy. And you're just, it's that look. You're like, why the fuck can't I just get out of this energy? I feel there's a reason. We're going to get some clarity here. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, things got to balance out, right? This is the Justice card. This is that Temperance card, Sagittarius energy here. Balancing out what you need to give your time and effort to versus what you can kind of put on the back burner for now, right? And just set and let it just simmer while you're trying to figure out what you're going to do. But that's that balance coming in. And for some of you, that's going to be you finding that balance right here, understanding where the healing situation is, where the healing place is, versus this feeling of doubt. And this could be like insecurities. This could be fears being brought up, anxieties being brought up. Really look at your environment, right? What are you given to, and what can you maybe let go of? Nurturing, loving, kind relationships instead of worrying about any sort of deceptive energies in your past. Don't get caught up in this, right? Don't put a lot of time and energy into this. Anything that still leaves you in confusion, anything that might leave you feeling doubtful, focus and give your love, time, and energy to positive people, places, and things. The clarity is going to come, but it's like you just got to trust your gut on this. Right? Yeah, this is that indecision. That's that moon card. This is like current energy. And this this full moon was in Gemini. So Gemini is all about the mental. A lot of you realizing what you need to give to. Especially when the healing can't take place. Whatever type of healing that you're doing, right? Are you in an environment that's conducive to that? A lot of times, y'all, you can't heal in an environment that destroyed you, right? You want to remove yourself from that and get in a nice sterile environment that is free of any negativity, free of anything that might come in and disrupt the healing process. Metaphorically and, literally. The Three of Swords in reverse. Letting go of that, it's that residual energy that might just be lingering with an event, person, place, or thing. Three of Cups could be dealing with a separation or some sort of disruption in your circle, whatever circle you're dealing with, work, love, life, work relationships. This could be work related as well, right? If there's some disruption in your work, in your money, in your finances. Maybe you have to put off doing something because you really can't afford it right now, right? It's a legit concern, right? Death in reverse. This is just that lingering energy that a lot of you, this is in the center card here. So this is like current energy. So a lot of you could be in this energy. And it just feels more like a nervous anxiousness, an inability to brush something off. You're like, what the fuck here? Finding that nurturing, loving environment. You're going to find it. You're going to find that balance. But some of you, it's going to be like you're in a room and you're blindfolded and you're just going to be looking at different doors to figure out what is the right environment to be in. What is the right mindset? For some of you, it's finding the right mindset in order to deal with it. It's heavy on the scorpionic energy, so we got a lot of water here. You're like chlorinating the pool. You're getting rid of any bacteria that might prove to be harmful to you, and that is relationships, environments that you're in. There is something here that doesn't... What's this death? And I got Jackie just pulled up right up beside me here. What are you looking for, princess? What the fuck? The Fool, the Seven of Pentacles showing up again with these Nine of Cups. This is, this feels like a decision, which is basically, this Seven of Pentacles is like your environment. If you're used to something, this is what you've been working on, focusing on. Could be the mindset that you're in. Definitely could be work related. Things not working out the way you thought they were. Things not appearing the way you thought they were going to be. This could be you go for a job interview and they tell you the job is one thing. And then once you get in there, you realize, holy fuck, this is not what I signed up for. This Fool energy is when you're able to move to a more healing environment. It feels like just your environment. Understanding where you can be nurtured and grow. And where it could be a rather toxic type situation. Some of y'all, maybe you're dealing with chemicals you didn't realize you'd be dealing with, and maybe you are catching rashes, or you're finding it's just not a good fit. This is almost like it is like you're going to be looking in various different ways to find that sterile environment to do the healing that you need to, because there is definitely some residual energy sticking around you. There is a residual energy sticking around you. And it's like the dog days of summer. I really don't know a whole lot about that. You know, they used to say that when we were growing up. Both my parents are from the South. The dog days of summer, right? If you get hurt around this time, it takes longer for things to heal. And this could be on any. You know, we got water sign. Heavy on the scorpionic energy. But it's like that energy is holding on. So some of you, this could just be the emotional side effects or the emotional ramifications of a situation that you're dealing with that just seems to linger. And you're like, what the fuck, John? I don't get this. Why? Why is this here? Yeah, unable to heal things. This King of Cups in reverse feels like that's what you need to be working. Yeah. Okay, so we go from the Eight of Swords here to the Ten of Swords. Definitely check out the live that I did, because I think a lot of this is going to correlate from that. This is feeling trapped and stuck, but you're not allowing yourself to heal. For some, this is waiting till you can get that sort of clarity. This, to me, feels like clarity. You're just kind of stuck in your head. You're moving along, and you might even feel like you're just treading water. And you're like, why the fuck ain't I moving forward? It's like, maybe look at your environment, right? What do they tell you? If you're caught in a riptide, you swim parallel to the shore till you eventually get out of it, right? Some of y'all, you use what's holding you back, what's holding you up to your advantage. You go with the flow until eventually it just stops. And some of you, it is all about cutting off your emotions, so to speak. Learning to understand your emotions, especially how you operate, how you deal with things, how you process things, how you give yourself that ending to situations that maybe emotionally can hold you up or hold you back. Ace of Pentacles here with the Knight of Wands. Some of y'all, it's just holding up because maybe your bitch ass ain't got the money right now, right? You know, it's something that you'd like to do, but you just can't afford it right now, okay? Maybe some of y'all, it might be cosmetic surgery or something along that lines, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. We got to hold off. We got to hold off a minute. This could go different ways. Some of you, it is dealing with a medical issue or something. I'm feeling more along like the cosmetic lines. It's not really that important that it has to be done immediately. It's just something that you would like to do for yourself, a little gift for yourself. And that could be as simple as maybe a manicure and a pedicure, right? If the place ain't clean, then, you know, you go get your nails done and you could catch some kind of fungus, right? It could be as simple as that. And maybe, you know, money's tight, which is why you can't. So, of course, this is no medical advice. You do what you got to do. But if you're dealing with a situation, something that you'd like to get done, but because I'm getting that dog days of summer energy, like things are just taking longer to heal than what would normally be. So it's like if you don't have to do it, is it necessary? Then, wait till you can get, because I feel like you're going to find a better, a more, it's like a sterile environment, free from any emotional baggage, any financial baggage, anything like that that might restrict to allow you to heal properly. We got 33 here with that 3 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. So this can also be about the healing of a loss, the healing of a friendship, a partner, a person. With the death in reverse, someone could be dealing with the death of somebody, right? And maybe it's still lingering and you're having issues, or the death of a loved one could pop back up and you're having to deal with it. You're having to kind of go through the emotions again and you're like, what the fuck? Why is this hitting me so hard? Oh, fuck, I say that and we got the 3 of Wands right here. You're thinking, I've waited for this and it's taken so long, and then now it's like you could be over consumed with emotions in a situation, and you're wondering why, because you might have thought you put that to rest. But you're like, nope. Let's clarify this 6 of Pentacles. You're going to find a balance. There is balance coming in. This is in the future energy here. So we're going to use this as the basis to pull the cards on. What is this 6 of Pentacles energy? You're going to know what you need to put your time and attention into, and what can kind of go to the back burner and just simmer away for a little while you wait, right? It's still in process. You're still cooking it, but you're letting it just go to the back burner. It doesn't need your attention right now. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles, please. God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful collective, especially as you're navigating this energy. Because some of y'all, this could be what's bothering you right now. I did see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse again. But y'all see how those 2 cards wanted to do that. So we're going to use these as the basis of the matter. Oh. For a lot of you, this could be letting go of past loves in order to open up for new. Like I said, y'all, I'm getting that dog days of summer. So if there's like any residual heartbreak or any holding on that you're doing, you're going to be able to finally release it in order to open up to new. This it's like the image of chlorinating a pool to get rid of any of the toxic things that might be in the water, right? You're kind of purifying your emotions, purifying your love, and it is like a fountain energy, right? That's going to keep just recirculating. So you want to make sure you keep things nice and fresh. Working on this, getting out of this 9 of Swords in reverse energy. You're going to find it, but it's like you're going to have to chlorinate your pool. You're going to have to do a little bit of work. Heavy release and energy here. Releasing and loving yourself. Giving love to situations you need to. And not focusing time or attention on things that don't. This is like loving from a pure heart. Learning to love yourself. Letting go. This is a letting go energy. Because I was feeling that 6 of Swords energy with this too. Letting go of any self-imposed restrictions, any lingering emotional attachments that might be there. You're going to find a healing space to do it. King of Cups wanted to show up again. So this is being able to turn off that tap too. Especially with past energies, past losses. For some of you, this could be a past loved one, a death that you've experienced that maybe you never fully grieved. And now, for some of you, it might be coming up to the surface again. And you're like, what the fuck? I thought I dealt with this. But there might be some lingering emotions. So you're just going to have to learn how to release and move forward. It'll come. You'll find. It's like you need to find the right environment to do it. because I'm getting like a sterile environment where you're able to process freely, you're able to heal from it freely without any external energies affecting it. You know what I mean? You're like safe. You're safe to heal. You're safe to be vulnerable. You're safe to, if you have like an open wound, you're safe for the healing to take place. For some of you, heartbreak, right? You felt you got burned in a situation bad. You don't normally cover up burns, right? They got to breathe. So in that energy, it's like being able to be in an environment where the wound can be opened and healed without any external contamination. If it's yours, it's yours. If it's not, it's not, y'all. We just reading in reading in obedience here. This Page of Wands in reverse feels like someone could be stuck. You could feel like you're reliving a situation from the beginning again. And for some of you, this could be the death of a loved one or a death that you never fully processed. That could be coming up to the forefront as well. Perhaps you're around the wrong people when you were dealing with this death, so now you're able to grieve it properly. Because the Three of Cups there at the Two of Cups is the Five of Cups energy, right? This could be you having some regrets for maybe not spending enough time with the person, maybe not doing what you could have done for them while they were around. Any type of energies like that. Revisiting that heartbreak. Maybe you thought you healed it, but you didn't. There's some residual. There's some residual. What did I say? The Five of Cups energy. Strength here in the Five of Cups. This could be feeling a lot stronger than what you could have expected. And in any situation that you felt emotionally vulnerable in, that could be coming up to the surface. Because there's still some healing that needs to happen. Because y'all, I'm looking at the fucking Temperance card right here as well. It's that Sagittarius season that we're in, right? Balance coming in all areas of your life. Yeah, with the fucking Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, balancing. But it's like you're able to find the perfect environment to do it in. That's really what I'm getting. Free from any external contamination. So you're able to process it on your own without anyone's negativity or thoughts or feelings being intertwined. You're able to do it on your own. Wheel of Fortune. Spirit's going to allow that to happen in some way, shape, or form. You're going to be able to get... it's like everything falling into place for you to do the healing that you need to do. Because I feel it's healing. It's healing. Yeah, you're cutting through. Remember we started... Because I'm seeing the Lover's card here with this Moon card, which is what we began with, y'all. Spirit's going to put you in the right frame of mind to deal with what has been, like, lingering. Or what has come up. You're going to be able to process it and understand it more. The Lovers here and the Devil. This is like shadow work energy. This is shadow work. You see, both these cards pretty much represent each other. You got two people here. They're not chained together, right? But over here in this toxic energy, this is the devil chains people to him. So a lot of you, this is going to be able to do the healing without this energy interrupting what's going on. This is like the cross-contamination type energy. You know what I mean? Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is just what you weren't able to do at some point in time. This was that restriction. You were unable to talk it out or work it out or do what you needed to do with this Page of Pentacles energy. But you're going to be put in a situation where you're going to be able to. For some of you, if this is healing a situation that you would like to go back to and make amends with, it could be that. But kind of getting the balance in there. Yeah, so now it would not be the time for a reconciliation. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. There's still some processing that needs to happen. That King of Swords energy, and a lot of you are going to realize that. A lot of you are going to be able to get out of that. You're going to be in a safe place to do the heal. You're going to end up in a safe place to do the healing that you need to do. And it's just going to happen by the luck of fate here, that wheel of fortune. Spirit's going to put you in the right place to do the healing work that you need to do. Free from any cross-contamination is what I'm getting. So no one else's negative opinion, no one else's thoughts on it. You're going to be able to process this on your own in a loving, safe environment. But now is not the time to give to this situation. So, reconciliation, I would say no right now. Trust it. There's still some healing that needs to happen. You need to learn, because this is the basis of this little spread, what to give time and energy to and what not to. You're going to figure this out. For some of you, that's given to yourself and putting other things that aren't necessarily important on the back burner, right? You're still watching the pot, but you're just letting it kind of do its thing. It's still cooking, right? But you're given to the main thing, right? Right there. Dog days of summer, though. Dog days of summer. 2557 when I said that. That could mean something. Yeah, so do what you got to do. I think fate and luck and things are just going to conspire together to put you in the perfect situation, opportunity to do the healing work. And it's like, yeah, that open wound that you can't cover up, that needs to just heal on its own, unencumbered. You're going to be able to get that. But, yeah, hold back on anything new if you don't have to. Don't open up any old wounds or new wounds if you're not in the right environment. Trust your gut, your guidance, your intuition on that, okay? Some of you, it's the emotions. The emotions are going to be what's going to maybe hold you up right now. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, peace, love, and light, collective. Peace, love, and light.